As I was saying, it's 4-to-1 ratio, 12 to 72 hours of soaking with a coarse ground to at most a medium ground if you like really strong coffee. You can throw that in to really increase the strength of your coffee. Looks like we're back online with most people. Let me just put this up. I better share again on Facebook. We lost a few people. Thanks for sticking with us for those of you who did. We'll make sure this goes better again next time. All right, and it'll be saved up so you can watch again. So hopefully it'll all come through eventually. So this would soak. You'd then drain into your carafe below, and that would get you your cold brew coffee that would last for about a week or two in the fridge. You could just pour what you need. You can speed up your morning routine. It does use a lot of coffee, but again, it creates a concentrate, something you might not need as much of in the morning, something that could maybe be, again, speed up that morning routine for you. So this is the little toddy. Now, we also actually have for our Konalani purposes, when we make cold brew, this is not going to cut it. So Toddy does make this guy, the 5-gallon bucket worth of toddy. Filter bag goes inside. Same idea. You fill with cold filtered water. You put in your coffee grounds. We stick this guy on the bottom shelf in the fridge, and we actually let it soak for full 24 hours. And then we can pull out the coffee grounds, and we've got 5 gallons worth of cold brew. Well, it doesn't actually hold 5 gallons, but it does create a couple gallons at a time. That's how we can make enough cold brew to have it in our coffee bar and be able to serve you guys cold brew when we need it. Now, again, these are more advanced options. These are things that you got to purchase, that you got to get on Amazon or something like that. But you can even get simpler. This is actually my cold brew device that I have been using for a long time. It wasn't too expensive. I believe it was about $20 on Amazon. There's many different makes, models, and brands. They all work about the same. The metal sleeve cylinder that goes in the middle, I was kind of trying to avoid plastic. This is where you put your coffee grounds. You then place it in here and pour your filtered water through until it reaches the max line. Put your cap on, throw this whole guy in the fridge, and let it sit for, again, 12, 24, 48, 72 hours, however strong you want to make your coffee. And then when you're done, you can remove the cylinder, the cap goes right back on, and you've got something to even hold your cold brew for you for a couple of weeks, up to 2 weeks anyway is what we recommend. After that, you might be pushing how long and how safe it is to maintain. But again, most of this is not 2 weeks worth of cold brew, especially if you're sharing with anybody, you'd go through this pretty quickly. So this guy's pretty nice, pretty cost effective. Now, there is actually even one cheaper method for doing cold brew, and you probably already have it at home, whether you know it or not, and that is the good old mason jar. You can just grind up some coffee grounds, put them directly into the mason jar. You don't need a filter. You fill it with your cold water, you put it in the refrigerator, and let it sit. And then when your cold brew is ready, you would take and pour it through a filter of some type. Cheesecloth works great for this. You could pour it through a coffee filter if you have an extra one. It can be tricky to hold in place, but you can do it. Anything you can do to filter out the grounds, and you've got cold brew coming out the other side. You'd still use that same 4-to-1 ratio. So this is a quart jar. So you'd actually probably want to put in about a quarter of a quart worth of coffee, or fill it up a quarter of the way with coffee grounds, and then fill it the rest of the way with water. Again, adjust that ratio to your liking. You know, everybody's going to have a different flavor they like. Everyone's going to have a different strength they're looking for in their cold brew. So being able to adjust that can be something to give you control over your coffee. And cold brew can be made out of any coffee too. Any coffee you like, it will change the flavor. So you might even need to try some different coffees till you find one that makes a good cold brew that you enjoy. Or you also, if you're one of the, like me, I love to make cold brew to make specialty drinks. One of my favorites that I do here in Hawaii is I take some coconut milk. I usually use the full fat coconut milk. It's almost like cream. I mix in Hawaiian cacao powder to it and stir that up so it's almost like a chocolate pudding. And then I add in maple syrup to that till it's nice and sweet. And it basically is like coconut chocolate pudding. And then a couple of scoops of that mixed in with my cold brew coffee. And it is amazingly delicious. So that's one of my favorites to use. I like to use the maple syrup too because it blends well with cold coffee, right? Honey, sugar, they can be used as well, but they are trickier to be blended into the cold beverage. Maple syrup is a real good thing to use, or you can use agave syrup if that's something that you like to use, or any of like the liquid stevia. Again, I'm not recommending anyone saying better than another. It's up what you like the most. This thing ain't working anyway. I need to have this on. Use this little headset so I can hear myself. Make sure you guys can hear me, but that quit working today too. All right, so our cold brew in the dash. It's still working away. I'm not sure how much. Looks like you got another minute or two left on that, so we'll get that finished up here. So you can see cold brew is actually pretty easy to make at home. I mean, really, all you got to do is have a mason jar, or again, spend a few bucks on Amazon. Get yourself whatever size cold brew device that you're looking for. It's a great way to get through those summer months. Enjoy coffee that you want to have, that caffeine kick you need in the morning, and not have to worry about it being hot coffee on a hot day. Cold brew coffee is my favorite thing to bring down to the beach when we go to the beach here in Kona. It can be rather warm, even warmer down at the ocean. So nobody likes hot coffee while they're sitting on the beach. So cold brew is nice for that. And it's also a good way to use up older coffee as well. You'll find that you will not notice as much of a difference in the flavor, or again, if you're making a mixed drink out of it. So you got some coffee that's been sitting in the cupboard for a while. You got some coffee that you've been drinking, just not fast enough for a little bit. We usually will take some of that coffee that's in that third, fourth, even fifth week after roasting that we know is starting to lose quality, and that's what we're going to use to make a cold brew out of. We're not wasting anything, and I can tell you the people who work in the fields, all of our workstay guests, they love having cold brew coffee on hand to drink when they're out there in the fields too. It's just a really nice, refreshing treat to have in the summer. And we have a unique cold brew coffee as well that I'm going to be talking about here soon. I don't want to give away too much right now. I'm actually doing some testing of some things we're growing on the farm mixed with coffee. I think it's going to make a great cold brew. So I'll let you know more about that, but I always like to kind of let you guys know when you tune into our videos about some of the things we have coming up. You're going to be some of the first to know about the unique things we have that we're going to be doing here on the farm. Now I also mentioned this cold brew. Oh, there we go. It looks like it's done brewing. Now it's just going to pump all that coffee back in, and I'll try some of this for you guys. Wish I could share some with you, but I haven't worked out that technology yet. So as I was saying, though, we're always going to let you guys know what's coming on the farm. And then one of the reasons I decided to do a video about cold brew today is because with our next mailer that's going out, and if you don't receive our mailers, go onto our website, give us your email address. We'll send you out information about discounts and deals, new products, special things going on the farm. We'll give you updates about our DJ streams and things like that. But we'll be doing a mailer that's going to have an option for you to be able to get our Konalani recipes. Actually, Allison, who some of you may have seen or met on some of the other videos or met personally when we visited the farm, has been working hard at creating a recipe book from the specialty drinks that we do in Konalani. Now there's the Kea, the Manalani, the Lanai. There's another one. I'm sorry, I'm butchering their names. I'm probably remembering them all wrong. I'm not the one who makes them. I just drink them. But we're going to actually, the Mauna Kea is actually another one. The Makai, that's one. So we'll actually have these out, a few of them at first, and then we'll probably just add another recipe as we can create them. She's doing a really nice job with the photos and the description of how to make it, things like that. So we figured along with the cold brew book that's going to be coming out, we wanted to give you guys, how to make that cold brew at home in the easiest fashions possible. So let's see, I got to get myself a cup here. There we go. Myself a little glass. I'll enjoy some of this coldish brew. It actually wasn't cold water going in, it was room temperature water, so we usually add a little ice. The ice is all frozen. Thought this would be a quick little thing to grab a little ice. There we go. Couple cubes. Couple cubes of ice. Fresh made instant cold brew. Temperature 4. This thing right there is a 4 nozzle. This helps if you got it facing the right way, huh? There we go. Well, it's definitely coffee. It definitely tastes different than cold brew that I make in the fridge. It's not bad though, not bad at all. It's just not exactly cold brew either. And caffeine content would be hard for me to confirm, but I can say from our testing previously, what we've done with this, It never made anything that we were that happy about, so we just went back to regular cold brew methods. But it is a neat little fun device. It's something that, again, if you want to go a cool technology way, the Dash is a great way to make a fast cup of cold coffee. Again, I'm not exactly sure if you can call it cold brew, but it's cold something, and it's coffee, and it sure doesn't taste bad. Well, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for watching. Leave us some comments in the descriptions on YouTube and on Facebook here. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you're enjoying these kind of things. Let us know if there's something else I need to do besides working out the tech side of things. I guess it wouldn't be a Heavenly Hawaiian production if there wasn't some sort of tech issue. I think I've had one every single time. But I hope you guys can find something new here, something you can use at home to make some delicious cold brew for you guys to enjoy on these hot summer days. And keep an eye out for that email we'll be sending out to anyone on our mailing list, or join our mailing list, and then you can get our recipes for our cold brew drinks we do here in Konalani. And if you like these videos, please help us out. Like and subscribe to the videos. Follow our Facebook page. We're also on Instagram too. And like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow the YouTube channel to the point where I can do a little bit better live videos utilizing some better technology, but we got to get to that certain point of subscribers and viewers and things like that. So we're hoping that you guys can help us grow on the online side of things, because no one can come visit us right now. So we're going to come to you, and we'll bring you a live video every Thursday. We should be back to the live pop on Fridays pretty soon here. The laptop is on the way. We had to order one. The one we needed wasn't on the island, so it's all just going to depend on how long it takes for that to get shipped to DJ Moose. And we'll be going back live on Fridays with music. And I'm working out the equipment I need to actually get some live bands in for Friday music as well. We'll go to some of the local Hawaiian musicians, give you guys some different musics that you can listen to during the Pauhana Fridays as well. So for those of you, I will probably go live again tomorrow for a little while, just from the patio, show off some of the views, talk just a little bit. And so I hope to see some of you there. But thanks for watching the video. Thanks for checking it out, and let me know if there's anything else you guys want to know more about too. Something you want to know about coffee or how to make coffee. I know I was trying to do some daily dose videos on YouTube. There's so much work going on around the farm right now. It was really, I wasn't able to get those done as often as I want, so I'm probably going to have to just go back to doing the more kind of production style videos that I can get done, because I can do those more in the evenings and things. But I have some ideas on what I'm going to do. I want to take you guys through kind of some in-depth information on the coffee plant and production and all these steps that we go through. So look for those coming out too. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough. I'm going to enjoy some more coffee, and I've actually got some more work to do. We got all kinds of things going on the farm right now. Actually, I believe I got a truck bed, and we're actually working on switching out a flatbed from a truck that's died onto one of the trucks that works. So I got to get going. I'm going to enjoy some coffee. I hope you guys enjoy some good coffee too at home. You can always order Heavenly Hawaiian on our website at heavenlyhawaiian.com. You can also sign up for our coffee club, where we'll ship you coffee every single month, every other month, every 2 weeks, whatever you need. Check it out there. If you have any questions, just give us a call, and you'll talk to Alex on the phone, maybe Randy. They can help you out. They do an amazing job making sure everybody gets exactly what they're looking for. Well, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you soon.